Today, in this video, we will be talking about mastering technical analysis in trading. You open your charts, candles are moving, indicators are flashing signals, and everything feels like it should make sense, but it doesn't. Sometimes you win, most times you don't, and the more tools you add, the more confusing it becomes. This is where most traders get stuck. They believe mastering technical analysis is about finding the perfect indicator, the secret pattern, or the one strategy that never fails. But the truth is much deeper and much simpler at the same time. Mastering technical analysis is not about complexity, it's about clarity. It's about seeing the market for what it really is, a battlefield of buyers and sellers, where price moves because of decisions, not because of indicators. And once you understand that, everything changes. Let's start from the beginning. Technical analysis at its core is the study of price behavior over time. That's it. It's not magic, it's not prediction, it's observation and reaction. The charts don't tell you what will happen, they tell you what has happened and what is likely to happen based on behavior patterns. The market moves in patterns because people behave in patterns. Fear, greed, hesitation, panic, these emotions repeat. And because they repeat, price movements also repeat. But here's the problem. Most traders never truly learn how to read price. Instead, they jump straight into indicators. RSI, MACD, moving averages, Bollinger Bands, stacking tools on top of tools, hoping something will finally click. But indicators are just a translation of price. They are a lagging reflection. If you don't understand price itself, indicators will only confuse you. So the first step to mastery is this. You must learn to read raw price action. When you look at a chart, strip everything away. No indicators, no noise. Just candles. What do you see? You should start identifying structure. Price doesn't move randomly. It moves in waves. It creates highs and lows. And these highs and lows tell a story. If price is making higher highs and higher lows, the market is in an uptrend. Buyers are in control. If price is making lower highs and lower lows, the market is in a downtrend. Sellers are in control. This is the foundation. Without this, nothing else matters. But structure alone is not enough. Because markets don't move in straight lines. They move in cycles. Impulse and correction. Expansion and retracement. Push and pull. And this is where many traders get trapped. They see a strong move and jump in too late. Or they see a pullback and assume a reversal. To master technical analysis, you need to understand context. Where is price coming from? Where is it likely going? Is this a continuation or a trap? This brings us to one of the most important concepts in modern trading. Liquidity. The market runs on liquidity. Large institutions don't just click buy or sell randomly. They need liquidity to enter and exit positions. And liquidity is found where retail traders place their orders. Above highs, below lows, around obvious levels. This is why you often see price do something that feels manipulative. You enter a trade, price goes against you, hits your stop loss, and then moves exactly in your original direction. It feels personal, it feels unfair, but it's not. It's liquidity. The market needed your stop loss. It needed those orders to fuel the real move. Once you understand this, your entire perspective shifts. Instead of chasing breakouts, you start anticipating fakeouts. Instead of placing stops in obvious places, you think like the market. And this is where technical analysis becomes powerful. Now let's talk about key levels. Support and resistance are not just lines on a chart. They are zones where decisions were made in the past. Areas where buyers or sellers stepped in aggressively. But here's the mistake most traders make. They treat levels as exact points. In reality, levels are zones. Price doesn't react to a single pip, it's reacting to areas. And more importantly, not all levels are equal. Strong levels are created by strong moves. If price leaves an area aggressively, it means there was an imbalance between buyers and sellers. That imbalance often leaves a footprint, and when price returns to that area, it tends to react again. This is where confluence comes into play. Confluence is the alignment of multiple factors that increase the probability of a trade. A single signal means nothing. But when multiple elements line up, structure, liquidity, key level, momentum, that's where your edge is. Let's say price is in an uptrend. It pulls back into a strong support zone. At the same time, it sweeps liquidity below a previous low. Then it shows a bullish reaction. That's not random. That's a high probability setup. And this is what separates amateurs from professionals. Amateurs look for signals. Professionals look for alignment. Now let's talk about timeframes. One of the biggest mistakes traders make is analyzing only one time frame. The market is fractal. Patterns repeat across different time frames. But each time frame tells a different part of the story. The higher time frame gives you direction. The lower time frame gives you precision. If you trade only on the lower time frame, you're blind to the bigger picture. If you trade only on the higher time frame, your entries will be inefficient. Mastery comes from combining both. For example, you identify an uptrend on the daily chart. That's your bias. Then you drop to the 1-hour chart and wait for a pullback. Then you go to the 5-minute chart and look for an entry pattern. This is how you align yourself with the market. Now let's address indicators. Indicators are not useless, but they are often misused. A moving average can help you visualize trend. RSI can help you identify momentum shifts, but they should never be your primary decision-making tool. If your strategy depends entirely on indicators, you're always reacting late. The goal is to understand price so well that indicators become optional. Now let's move to risk management. This is where most traders fail, not because they don't have a strategy, but because they don't protect their capital. You can have a profitable strategy and still lose money if your risk management is poor. Every trade you take should have a defined risk, not a guess, not a feeling, a calculated amount. Most professional traders risk between 1% and 2% per trade. Why? Because losses are inevitable. You are not trying to avoid losses. You are trying to control them. At the same time, your winners must be larger than your losers. This is called risk-to-reward ratio. If you risk 1 to make 2, you don't need to win every trade to be profitable. Even a 40% win rate can be profitable with proper risk management. Let that sink in. You don't need to be right all the time. You just need to be consistent. Now let's talk about psychology. This is the invisible factor that determines everything. You can have the best strategy in the world, but if you can't control your emotions, you will lose. Fear makes you exit too early. Greed makes you hold too long. Frustration makes you overtrade. Revenge makes you break your rules. Mastery of technical analysis is not just about charts. It's about mastering yourself. You need discipline. You need patience. You need the ability to do nothing when there is no setup. Because sometimes, the best trade is no trade. Now let's talk about the journey. Every trader goes through stages. At first, everything is confusing. You try different indicators, different strategies, different time frames. Nothing works consistently. Then you start understanding structure. You begin to see trends. You recognize patterns. Then you build a strategy. You test them. Then comes the hardest part, execution. Following your rules consistently, without emotion. This is where most traders fail, because consistency is boring, and the market rewards boring discipline, not excitement. Now here's something most people won't tell you. Mastery takes time. There is no shortcut. No course, no indicator, no strategy will replace screen time. You need to watch the charts, study past data, journal your trades, review your mistakes. This is how you build intuition. This is how you develop an edge. Now let's bring everything together. A mastered approach to technical analysis looks like this. You start with the higher time frame. You identify the trend and key levels. You wait for price to reach an area of interest. You look for liquidity behavior, sweeps, fakeouts, traps. You drop to a lower time frame and wait for confirmation. You enter with defined risk. You manage the trade without emotion. You accept the outcome, win or lose. And then you repeat, over and over again. This is mastery. Not perfection, not prediction, but consistency. And here's the final truth. The market doesn't care about you. It doesn't know your entry. It doesn't care about your stop loss. Your job is not to fight the market. Your job is to understand it, to adapt to it, to flow with it. Because once you stop trying to control the market and start learning how it actually moves, that's when everything changes. That's when technical analysis stops being confusing and starts becoming your edge. If you want more trading content like this, subscribe to the channel.